With a name like Melvin DD, I should probably expect a challenge. With a level name like Invisible Coin, I should probably anticipate a challenge as well. Put them both together. There are some places that no one knows exists. There are some places that lightning strikes for no apparent reason. People are born into not knowing where they are or what to do. Alone and afraid. Don't stay here for long, or you're going to die. There's gonna be something following me. Clever. Final Fantasy X. And speaking of lightning, what a coincidence. I didn't anticipate it to be the lightning stage of Final Fantasy X. Are gonna be any random lightning strikes anywhere? I don't know. Simple monochrome like this will probably be easy enough for the AVI file to handle. Now, that's the way to get to there. I see water there, so I'm not falling down for that. I'm gonna keep going up. There's some boxed off water right there. And some non-boxed off right here. The non-boxed off, which I just fell into. I don't know exactly how to associate this music from Final Fantasy X with time. I would have associated the music from the Bavel area when you're trying to rescue Yuna. I would have associated that one more with time, more than this one. But the sound of a clock, I guess, works okay. I tend to think more about speed than the sound of a clock. So, yeah, that's just me. Music's about to end, and then maybe loop. Will it loop? Yes, it will. Well, technically, I guess it's not a loop, but nearly that. Like some of the music from Super Mario World, and even from other games. Maybe I could just slip into the water like that. No difference between the black water and white water. Racially equal, I suppose. Or maybe it's just like the game Shift. Of course, Shift used spikes instead of water. Guess we can't really tell if there are waterfalls here because it's monochrome like this. So, I guess I can let that one go. Oddly enough, I haven't found any invisible coin blocks yet. Or what supposedly would be invisible coin blocks. So you can probably tell where most of the file size comes from. This music. Okay, now I'm just not even trying. So you know what? Hold the A key if you want to slow down and take advantage of that so you can actually land safely. This, I don't know what would be safe, other than jumping like that. I see we've got an infinite loop now. Okay, at least this song does loop. I guess he didn't really expect me to play for this long. This music from Final Fantasy X didn't really have a specific area. I guess it occurred after a lot of the instances of death or something, death or destruction. But it is Final Fantasy X. Take it Sonic 64 is a fan of is a fan of Final Fantasy X. And to tell you the truth, I guess I would be as well. It was kind of easy though, but it was interesting that all the music was real as opposed to on a computer. And is there going to be the enemy battle music in this? If there is, it's probably going to be really loud and I'm going to need to turn down the volume. So I hope not. Again, playing it on a Sunday night, so not the best time to have really loud music. Let alone one Knytt story I played before, where it was also kind of static. I guess simple graphics can be okay with music like this, but not with jumps like this. At least I made it. Okay. That's gonna leave me a little furious. Twice. Well, it's probably gonna be a little harder to focus now. Now, this is probably one of the instances of less is more. Sometimes black and white actually works with some of the music. Possibly this, even though it was for a PlayStation 2 game originally, which is the exact opposite of monochrome. I'm willing to call this easier than ruined day for us both so far. At least I don't have to worry about super loud music for now. Super loud music that's the only song in the game, or the story. We can tell already that this has more than one song to it. Can I make it across, please? There we go. Was that so hard? No! By the way, yeah, the difficulty combined with the graphics kind of remind me of when I played Shift. It did have some instances of difficulty to it, but it was overall an interesting game. Make that series of games. 4 of them, might I add. 4 of them that I've actually Let's Played. Wonder if that was part of the inspiration for this, or maybe Mushroom Kingdom Meltdown 2. Save. Yes, I will take that. And die in celebration, I guess. Also be careful. Once again. What is this? It's a challenge, I must admit. Obviously, though, I think I'll have to take the bottom route. Because I don't think it's possible to make the top. Music's gonna loop again, I think. Yep. Well, those jumps weren't too hard. This one... Oh, no! I gotta do that again. Oh, well. Again, at least monochrome like this will be easy for an AVI file. You'd make it a 45-minute Knytt story, I'd probably get it all in one video without it being too big. Similar to when I did the When a Knytt Story is Very Hard to Let's Play video. The majority of that was nearly monochrome, although not as much as this. What jumps? Such jumps. Such jumps I feel confident that I can make. And I did make. And what is that jump? You know, you didn't have to lower some of that water. Yeah, specifically that third one right there over the pit I just jumped. It could have been level with the others, and it wouldn't have really made a difference because I'd be dead anyway. Oops. I didn't think that one part would be that easy. Wait, is it alternating between black and white? I think it is. Black and white being the solid, or the one that you can walk through. Currently, white is a solid. In the next room, black will be. O equality, where art thou? O skill, where art thou? Yep, I'm in the white again. And now I'm back in the black. Although probably not financially. Financially, I'd probably be in the blue. Not really in the red. Although I don't know if I'd be in the black either. Who knows? But the memories of Final Fantasy X anyway. Those are good. Memories of this water, though, not so good. Tricky. Ouch. I just back in like that into the water. And way to go me. I don't think I've seen any enemies yet. Just the water. Just deadly water. But some of those jumps are just really low. That was my fault, though. Alright. Give an applause for the Final Fantasy X music again. Okay, that jump was easy. Finally, I made it through a room without dying once. Yet again. There's more hanging water. There's another save. You can see where the water is, at least where the white water is. But not the black water. No light comes out of the black water, does it? Here the music fades out again. It's probably gonna be the same one, though. Again. Yep. Nah. Ceiling's too low there. Actually, for a challenge, it's probably just right, since I think it's possible. Or maybe it might be too low, I'm not sure. But I guess he's also trying to combine a challenge with fun. He's probably using Safety 3 as an example of how not to be difficult. Safety 3 is a really difficult Knytt story. If you can beat it, I'll probably worship you. But you also have to beat Ruined Day for us both. To prove that it was not a fluke. long one to keep me occupied, I suppose. But how am I to make that jump? Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to be defiant. And again, I guess challenge is all about being defiant, isn't it? Unless it's a religious challenge. In which case, it's exactly the opposite. Oh, the memories of the difficult jumping in the Knytt story, something. Happened to be the same one that had This Is Halloween in it. Although it was not by Sonic 64. Okay. Good to see another room now, isn't it? And not good to return to the same room over and over again. It is good to save. But I don't know if it's good to feel kind of trapped like this. At least I made that. And at least I can make this. Oh, this one. Pavel. Yuna is trapped in that dungeon, I think. I don't know if I'd call it a dungeon, although I probably would, since you have to fight a boss, I guess? Yeah. I don't know if I'd call that other summoner's name Bossy. More unnecessarily low water. Although I guess it makes for interesting decoration. This may take a while, so I'm gonna stop the video for now.